Good afternoon. Live from South America, Colombia. This is the eighth wonder of the world. Today I'm going to be talking about my newest asset added, which is Sun Communities. It's a REIT, which pays a monthly dividend. A nice REIT at that. But before I show you guys that, currently the market's open. As you know, I don't look at the live, the 1 day, the 1 week, the 1 month, the 3 month, the 1 year. Those analytics are pretty much for day traders, swing traders. I'm a long-term investor. I don't play the game where I buy something, sell it, buy some other. Once I buy it, I hold. It's forever. It's 10+ years that I see the company's gonna be growing within that time frame. Just that hopscotching and jump roping and double dutching. I don't play that game. A lot of people do, but I don't. Once I buy it, it's set. So let's jump into it. So I go straight to the all. As you can see, this is my journey. You can see clearly the two dips. Probably if you look at other people's portfolios, you'll probably see these two nice dips. Well, it depends on how long they've been investing. So I started on the 5th of January 2018. I'm up 6.42%, which is $769. My portfolio as of now, 12,753. Pretty much my game is real slow. I'm a tortoise. This is it. Pretty much everybody's playing the rabbit race. I'm learning about just the growth of it, playing the rule of 72, compound interest. That's, this is just something off to the side that I'm building. I plan on passing this to my kids. I'm building an index fund, so it's gonna be some years where I'm just building the foundation first, and then once I get the foundation built up, then I can see and analyze, okay, which companies I start adding to. So this is my strategy and my journey. You're inside my portfolio, Robinhood at that. So let's jump into it. Sun's Community is what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so I always go straight to the 5 year. As you can see, I haven't seen one of these in a while, to be honest. A nice upward trend. So I bought in at $122. Currently, I'm up 7.28%, which is about $9. The current market price is $131. 290 people own Sun's Community on Robinhood. About Sun's Communities Incorporated provides real estate management services. The firm operates through the following segments: real property operations and home sales and rentals. The real property operations segment owns, operates, and develops manufactured housing communities and recreational vehicle communities throughout the United States, and is in the business of acquiring, operating, and expanding manufactured housing and recreational vehicle communities. The home sales and rental segment offers manufactured home sales and leasing services to tenants and prospective tenants of its communities. The company was founded in 1975 and is headquartered in Southfield, Michigan. The current CEO is Gary A. Shiffman. Employees 2,784. Headquarters Southfield, Michigan. Founded in 1975. Market cap $11.20 billion. PE ratio 100.26. It's kind of high. Dividend yield 2.79. Let's see what other metrics. So I got the dividend pending July 15th. What else? Yeah, that's I'm gonna go into more depth in Wikipedia. Okay, here's Sun's Community. Sun's Community is a publicly traded real estate investment trust that invests in manufacturing, housing, and recreational vehicle communities. As of December 31st, 2017, the company owned interest in 35 such communities in the United States and Canada, consisting of 121,892 homes. So, a little background information. Suns Community Incorporated is a public company. It's traded on the New York Stock Exchange as ticker symbol SUI, which is a component of Russell 1000 component. I'm a big firm believer of investing in those Russells. There's Russell's thousands, Russell 1000, Russell 2000, Russell 3000, and iShares and what's the Vanguard, pretty much the two big index funds that own those Russells. Industry REIT, founded in 1975, 44 years ago. Headquarters Southfield, Michigan. Key people. You see revenue, net income, total assets, total liquidity, number of employees. They got a website. Here goes some information if you guys are interested in purchasing Sun Communities. Little backdrop, and then the gallery. As you can see, there's a Water Oak Country Club is in Lady Lake, Florida. 55 plus communities. Branch Creek in Austin, Texas. They have property in Community Meadows in Flat Rock, Michigan. Sun Villa in Reno, Nevada. Carrington Point in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oak Creek in Austin, Texas. Cave Creek in Evans, Colorado. And then they have Deerfield in Anderson, I think it's Indiana. So there you have it. This is Sun's Community. So that's just a new addition to my index fund. So that concludes Sun's Community. Tomorrow I'll be talking about, let me go ahead and speaking of Russell, tomorrow I'll be talking about Vanguard Russell 2000 Index Fund. So that should be interesting, because I've noticed now the way I'm investing, I'm heavy on financials. Index funds are pretty much grouped in with financials and then tech. So the way I'm seeing my portfolio now is 30% financials, 30% tech, because tech is what's gonna get you the growth. So I infuse those two, and then 40% is pretty much everything else. But those two are pretty much my majorities. 30, I keep those 30 and 30, and then 40 is pretty much a mixture of everything else, like construction materials, commodities. What else? I pretty much made a whole. I'm designing my index fund, but the way I broke it down is different from how we're taught that these companies are broken down. Like they go, they're broken down. Consumer. Man, let me look this up, because I don't want to give you guys no. Put stock sectors. Yeah, okay, so see the way they got it broken down is energy, basic materials, industrials, consumer discretionary, consumer staples, healthcare, financial, and then information technology. I go in more depth with mine. I go defense contracting is a sector, transportation is a sector, railway is a sector, travel is a sector, supermarkets is a sector, media is a sector, medical devices is a sector, biotechnology is a sector. So I go more in depth. I got a cannabis sector, a tobacco sector, I got a index fund sector. Then I got it broken down within the index funds. I even break them down in even like commodities, mining companies, precious metals, ETFs, currency ETFs, and then REITs. REITs has its own sector. So I go more in depth than what you see here. So my reason for that is I just got more confused trying to follow um, the way it's set up now. This sector, I mean, yeah, it works, but I the way I broke it down is for me to see the clarity in what I'm really purchasing. So I just want when I do get my index fund up and running, I'll be able to sell it to people and they'll be able to see the clarity, more clarity, and then more people like certain sectors. So I'll be able to bring that to the light instead of like, oh, consumer staples. You know, they could. It's just, to me, is more broad, and it's not. It doesn't really hit the heart like the way I broke it down. Like I see it and I was like, okay, it hits the heart. I even got water sector, dairy sector. Um, Holy shit! It's just I got a holding company sector, a bunch of holding companies. I have a sector for those. So pretty much, I want to cater to people's tastes. So that's my design and reason for that. So tomorrow's Vanguard Russell 2000 Index Fund, and I plan on owning the Russell 1000, 2000, 3000 Vanguard and iShares. Where's Go back to the home page. So that concludes Sun's Community. See you tomorrow. Peace.